Hi everyone, good morning and good evening. So welcome back to another webinar session from Dynamics S5 Global Community. So this is the 15th episode of the webinars that we conduct from DGC. So let me talk a little bit about Dynamics S5 Global Community or DGC. So we just started DGC with the intention of having a community for Dynamics S5 professionals, consultants, partners, etc. And then we do multiple activities as part of DGC. So we conduct webinars on the every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. We call it as Expert Connect session. And like I mentioned, this is the 15th episode of the webinar. Since we started, we haven't stopped that this webinar, which I can just say very proudly. And then we also conduct meetups in different parts of the country and wherever is possible. We are planning to make it in a little bigger way. And we also like to invite the expert who are attending the session who like to be part of the community and then just try to give it back. So yeah, so we are trying to do a lot of things as part of this community. And we have conducted webinars on different technologies. If I say like the last session was on Dynamics 5 certifications. And then we also had a lot of sessions on Dynamics 5 versus Salesforce comparison. And then SharePoint with Dynamics 5 integration, Power Platform, Dynamics 5 portal. We had a couple of sessions, and then we had a few other sessions on security of Dynamics 5, etc. These are the few I can remember. And today's session is handled by Suresh Panchal. He's a Dynamics 5 and Salesforce architect, technical architect, and he has conducted a few other sessions in the past. We have him as part of the community. He's one of the contributors in the community. And today he's going to present a topic on comparing Dynamics 5 versus Salesforce Einstein analytics. So I hope it will be a very good session for all of us. I'm sure it will be a very good session. So over to you, Suresh.
Thank you, Firoz, for the wonderful introduction. So I'm going to share my screen. So today's topic, which I have selected, is on especially Dynamics 365 and Salesforce. My whole objective is not to show which product is better or like not in that sense, but my main idea is what I see is some features in Salesforce, how those features can be handled in Dynamics 365, or which features are like very easy to use. So I'm explicitly focusing on in those areas as I have knowledge in both areas, Salesforce as well as Dynamics 365. So I'm trying to utilize those knowledge and come up with these analysis. So today's topic, I'm going to use Salesforce Lightning and Einstein Analytics. Basically, Einstein Analytics, Salesforce has come up with this product, especially to handle the AI feature of the Salesforce, and plus, you can get data from different sources. They have the different adapters to the external data sources. You can get those data in the cloud, in the analytics cloud, and there you can with some cool dashboards which are very easy to build. And then those dashboards you can show it or display those dashboards directly in Salesforce Lightning. And then if we want to achieve the similar feature, so I have tried to from the solutioning point of view, I have used Dynamics 365 Sales and then Power BI. So basically, you can just log in by using login.salesforce.com. So what I have used is the Salesforce developer org, which is like a trial org in our Dynamics world. So I've used that, and then here I have used. First of all, we will see what are the features in Einstein Analytics. If you want to open Einstein Analytics, then you need to just go to Analytics Studio. And in this Analytics Studio, the concept that Salesforce have used is if you want to get data from Salesforce or from other data sources. So what you need to do is you need to create a data flow. And then once data flow is created, there is one app, then data flow, then data sets are created. And then these data sets, you can use it in your dashboard. Dashboards will pick up data from dataset, and dataset will be hooked up with one data flow. And all these, you can have multiple data folders or data flows under one app. So these are the apps which I have created. So these are the apps that you see. So all this data that you are seeing, it's all from the trial org. So you won't find much. I have not done heavy analysis like performance-based analysis with like millions of records, how dynamic CRM performs versus Einstein analytics. So those analysis I have not yet done, but just from the trial or whatever data I can find out. So those based on that, I have created my presentation. So coming back to our point, so I have created. You need to just create a. First of all, you need to create an app. So app is nothing but a folder where you will be having a set of to understand to simplify the apps. Under apps you will be having different data flows. Data flows are the one you can have internal data flows. Internal data flows means data flows which can access the Salesforce data, which is native for Einstein analytics. And then similarly, you can have data flows for external data sources. Let's say you want to do some analysis wherein let's say opportunity data is stored in your Salesforce, whereas you want some policy data or some other data which are coming in from different policy systems. So if you want to come up with some dashboards by concatenating two data two data sets from different data sources, those things are also possible. So you can integrate, you can fetch data from Dynamics 365 and Salesforce, and then local data SQL Server database, SAP, and all those things. You can they have different connectors, so you can see which are the connectors that you can use to get your data. And once that is done, then you first you created the, as I showed you, the app. Once app is created, then you need to go and create a dashboard. For dashboard you need data set, and for data set you need a data flow. So we need to go in this data manager. um, so you need to go in this data flow. So I've created this data flow. I mean, you can just select one of the data flows. So what it will do is data flows, you can think that as a SQL job kind of thing, wherein you can schedule a recurring task of how at what time the data should be refreshed from multiple sources. So let's say if you have one data flow for Salesforce and another data flow for the policy data from different SQL servers, you can have those data flows and set up a schedule. Once you have scheduled that data flow, then you can create the data set. So this is how the data set looks like. So you can just create the data set. This is just out of the box. You can just create the data set. So this is the data flow I am showing, like which are the objects. In Salesforce we call it as an object, like how we call in Dynamics CRM entities. So similarly, these are objects, users, accounts, account owner, opportunity. So all those data flow are being created. Once this is done, then you need to, this is how, if you want to create the different connectors, so you can just go in this connect and click on this connect, and then connect with different data sources. So I mean, just like this way, Dynamics 365, these are the connection types which are available. So all these connectors you can use, and then connect your data, and then fetch those data and bring it to your analytic cloud. And then there you can create a data flow as I have created. And then coming back to here, let me quickly show you how did I create a dashboard. So this is the dashboard which I've created. And if you see, like there are a lot of features, rich features are available in this. One feature is like the faceting, we call it as. So faceting is like, let's say if you have two charts, I have created these two pie charts. The two pie charts are related. Let's say if you want to see right now what this chart is showing is like the filtered view type of filtered concept. So same thing here. So let's say these are all out of the box. You don't need to do anything. So you need to just create and just associate. It's just configuration, no zero coding is there. So let's say now what I'm uh, what I'm doing is, let's say I'm selecting this count as 123. This is I have grouped them by stage wise. So let's say closed lost opportunities and how many accounts are shown as per the industry wise. So that record it will be showing. Suppose if you're selecting other record like closed one, so that records those accounts will be shown here. Similarly, if you want to remove, if you see there is at the top also there is one filter. So this is all like out of the box available. This is one feature of Salesforce Einstein Analytics, which you can come up with the dashboard with faceting features. And then like I have added just a small an image which is not that good, but just to show you that you can create an image also as a header image, and then show all those different type of reports. So once your dashboard is ready, what I need to do is I need to share this dashboard within my Salesforce. So Salesforce also has like Salesforce sales, marketing, and all that stuff. Suppose if I want to share this within my sales lightning page. So what you need to do is there is a way wherein you can you need to share that particular dashboard with the whichever instance you want to share. So let's say right now what I have done is I have shared I've created a dashboard in Einstein Analytics. Just think that as a like you have gotten data from different sources, and you have done complicated formulas and then created some nice dashboards with all the headers and all that. Once that dashboard is ready, then that you are sharing directly in Salesforce. So and Salesforce also has this concept of roles. So you can you don't need to worry about that much about how the roles will look like. So you have the profiles you can create and then associate that with the users so that they can view these particular dashboards. So that level of security is also there. And then here if you see my user will directly go in his or her Salesforce. He will just log into his Salesforce, and then what he or she will do is they will just go and then they can directly see these dashboards directly from with the dashboards which are created, rich dashboards which are created in Einstein Analytics that are shared directly in their Lightning instance. And one feature that that is faceting feature I showed you already. Another feature that is a really rich feature in Einstein Analytics and Salesforce is the actions. So if you click actions means right now, just imagine that you have some opportunities, some lost opportunities, and then those lost opportunities. What you want is you want some actions to be taken. Some actions to be taken. Let's say you want to create a follow up, or you want to create some kind of task and assign it. Let's say if I want Firoz to work on one of the opportunity and see what is happening with that account. So I can just directly click on the click on the action tab, and then that will allow me whatever opportunities with status as lost, and then these are all the opportunities with our status as lost. So I need to just select that opportunity. Once I select that opportunity, you can either do any one of the actions from that particular on that particular opportunity. Let's say I just want to create a task uh, for uh, for Firoz to just see, like what is happening with this account. So I can just create, like subject follow up, follow up, do follow up with the opportunity. Okay, I've created it and I've assigned some name to this. So this is all, you can just search. So you can find some contact, and that contact. Okay, okay. I'll just leave this. So you can just find some contact, and then that contact, the opportunity, you have created a task, and just click on OK. So this allows the user to directly take some actions directly from the dashboards, and then they can start working and follow up on that particular opportunity. So this is what the scenario which I have created in Salesforce. So let's say if I want to do a similar scenario in in Dynamics CRM. So for that, what I need to do is, as we know, like we have a cool feature of Power BI, and we can leverage Power BI to come up with whatever dashboards we want to do. So, so let's say the visualization part we have created. So in Power BI, you can create a dashboard, and then like this is a sample dashboard which I already have it. So what I need to do is I need to share this dashboard within Dynamics CRM. So Power BI, again, this is all trial license I have used. So so I have come up with this dashboard here, and then what I'm going to do is I will go in the Dynamics CRM, and then in Dynamics CRM there is one. If you want to enable the Power BI capabilities or dashboards in your system, so what you need to do is you need to go in settings, administration, system settings, and reporting, and then allow Power BI visualization embedding. Just by default it is no, so you can just set it to yes and then click on OK. Once you have done this enabling of Power BI, then what you can do is uh, once you have done this, then you can go in the sales dashboards. So this is my dashboard which I've already have, but you can just create a new dashboard, and then in that new dashboard, and then select a column, create. There might be different ways in which we can access, but this is one way wherein I have used to show the dashboards. So if you see this in this particular tile, add a Power BI tile to dashboard. So this will appear. So you can add that particular tile in this dashboard. So I have done the similar, like I've added two tiles. So if you just click on this tile, like the detailed report will open up, and then still you can see all the visualization, whatever you want to do in that Power BI report. So all those things can be easily viewed from your Dynamic CRM platform. So still this is effective, but what is missing in all this is like the way the actions that is easily possible in Salesforce Analytics, Einstein Analytics. wherein you can take some action directly from the dashboard. That part, I couldn't find in Power BI tool. So this is one feature or one part wherein I see, Salesforce Einstein Analytics has upper hand, but there might be some other ways in which we can achieve. But this is what is available at present in Power BI and Dynamics 365. So that's the overall analysis or analysis which I have done between Power BI and Einstein Analytics to show you how you can show a dashboard within Salesforce or within the Dynamics 365. So would you? I'll open it. Do you have any queries or questions? I can take up those questions, or you want to see some more advanced, some more technical things within that, so I can let you know how things are built in. Yeah, I'm open to questions now.
Suresh, this is Archana.
Hey,
With
Archana.
respect to Salesforce Einstein, it is a collaboration when you are bringing data from different sources, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how are you managing the access to data? Because that data is coming from different systems,
I got
like
it.
permission, right?
So yeah. So we have roles. There are two roles which are created for Einstein especially. So those two rules you can utilize it, and then give access. Like those two rules can be assigned to the user. Right now, I am able to see this dashboard because I have access. I have been assigned those roles. Those roles. That's why I'm able to see these records, Archana. So there are two roles, Einstein based roles.
So permissions don't take place, right? Does
Uh,
permission play any role in it? Rules
so
I understand, but permissions,
basically the way Salesforce has is you need to create different profiles. So those profiles will have those profile you can set access to that particular object level. So if that there are two things in Einstein. One is a read roles and one is read and write roles. So those level of roles you can assign it. Let me try to give you the names also. But in the meantime, we can take some other questions. So role part, yeah, we do have roles. So those roles can be assigned to a particular user, and based on that, you can view or do some actions. Yep. Is that clear, Archana? So I'll give you the roles name. I'll try to find out what
yeah,
the
I
name of
got
the
it.
roles are. Yeah.
So you had also mentioned that something sorry, I missed that, which
No
is
problem.
not available in Power BI.
So what as you know, Power BI is a data visualization tool. And let's say if I want to create some action directly from the charts, like as I did it in Salesforce. So if you see here, like
Okay,
if I
okay.
want to, so this particular feature is not there in out of the box is not there in Salesforce in our Power BI.
Power BI. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Suresh.
yeah. Who's
Hello.
this? Yeah,
Yeah, myself Veshwat Kumar.
yeah. Please go ahead.
What is the difference between the MS Dynamics CRM and Salesforce CRM?
Difference. Okay, I already took one session on that, and then I have listed down, like what are the features that you have it in Salesforce, and what are the features in. I've done, like from cost analysis, like licensing based, and with different features of dynamic CRM. So those level of analysis I've already done and given one session. Maybe you can refer those session. Um, Like there are many features. One, but where I see like dynamic CRM has more control is like the way we can do the customization. So customization or enhancement, if you want to do something, we have very rich capability here in dynamic CRM world. Whereas in Salesforce, it is little bit limited there. You cannot do like the level of customization which can be achieved in Salesforce in Dynamics 365 or Dynamics CRM world. But there are some advantages which Salesforce out of the box provides. For example, like formula field, or if you want to view some parent record, like some small features which we use day to day. So those are like very easy to use in Salesforce. These are the things which
Okay,
like
I had one doubt.
yeah. Please go ahead.
For example, anyone is working on MS Dynamics CRM,
Hmm.
he is planning to changing the Salesforce CRM.
Hmm.
Compared to Salesforce CRM easy or Dynamics CRM easy?
Easy wise, it depends upon what I mean, what exactly you mean, like
As a
programming.
developer role,
Developer role. If you see, there is Apex coding. You need to learn Apex triggers are there. So these
yeah.
are the knowledge that you need to have. Here, the thing that you need to take care in Salesforce is the governor limits. Like let's say in our dynamic CRM, we don't need, when we are designing a plugin, we don't need to worry about that. That our program itself or
Actually, Dynamics CRM plugins and customer flows, some JavaScript like that is coding part is there.
yeah.
So thanks, Suresh, for just conducting this wonderful webinar. It was quite useful to all of us. It was very informative. And then our next webinar would be on 2nd of October. Okay, so we'll be soon inform you about the topic. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching and joining us. And then have a nice day and night. Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks.